More and more people are choosing an exciting way of life where they can work well and learn new things about different places and countries around the world. Digital nomadism is a term for these types of people. This video takes a close look at this new way of life, pointing out the most important qualities that can help someone succeed in an unusual workplace. Without the right motivation and way of living, a person can easily exceed their limits and burn out themselves. To keep on going and being productive is very essential if you want to live such a life that has more pros than cons. Staying active and motivated is a key part of being a digital nomad, and here are all the ways of doing exactly that. Keeping a balance between work and life. One of the hardest things for digital nomads to do is find a good mix between work and life. To keep from getting burned out and stay productive, it's important to set routines, set limits, and manage time zones well. For this specific lifestyle to be satisfying, it's important to put personal time first and find things that help you relax and recharge. It's important to take breaks and give yourself time to rest and get back up to speed. This could mean putting limits on work or making sure you have time to do something fun and relaxing. When you work from random places, it can be hard to tell where your work life ends and your personal life begins. This is especially true if you are in a different time zone or have more than one client or project. To avoid doing too much work or not doing enough, you need to set clear limits and goals for yourself and others. Set up a regular pattern, stick to your work hours, and let your team or clients know when you're available and how things are going. You should also know your own boundaries and take breaks, vacations, and sick days when you need them. How to stay productive and driven. Working remotely can often lead to distractions and problems with getting work done. To stay on track and meet goals, you need self-control and drive. Digital nomads can be more productive and stay inspired at work by using techniques like time blocking, setting realistic goals, and getting rid of distractions. You can stay focused and motivated if you have clear goals and responsibilities. It's important to look at your goals and interests on a regular basis, and make sure you're spending your time and energy on what's most important to you. If you just started a new job, you might want to wait a while before trying out the digital nomad lifestyle. Before you add something new, you should know your work, your team, your working habits, and your most important daily tasks. If you've been working at your company for a while and feel like you're ready to take your show on the road, spend some time paying attention to the little things that help you do your job and feel happy in your day-to-day life. Things like your favorite pens and papers, your noise-canceling headphones, or your morning coffee made just right could be on this list. You'll need to figure out how to recreate your ideal working setting while traveling so that your level of productivity and focus stays the same and your happiness doesn't go down. How to take care of your health and well-being as a digital nomad. It is very important for such people to pay attention to their health and well-being. For long-term success, it's important to put self-care first, work exercise into daily habits, and deal with stress. Knowing how to get medical care in different countries and getting full insurance coverage can give you peace of mind while traveling to new places. While traveling, it's easy to get caught up in work, but it's important to take breaks and put self-care first to avoid stress. Make sure to take breaks throughout the day to re-energize and get back on track. To give your brain a break, go for a walk, try a new dish, or visit a nearby site. It's also important to put your mental and physical health first by getting enough sleep, staying healthy, and taking time for yourself. Having a good routine goes a long way. It's hard to stick to habits when you're always on the go, but it can really help you keep track of your time. Whether you get up early or take your time, how you spend the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. Because of this, it's important to have a morning routine that gives you more energy and makes you more productive. This will help you have a good day. Getting up at the same time every day is a big part of having a good morning habit. This is especially important for those who struggle to find the balance between work and life that everyone talks about. Breakfast is a big part of our morning habits and gives us the energy to start the day. Some people try to exercise a little bit here and there. It doesn't have to be high-intensity cardio. A slow yoga lesson can be enough to get your body moving. Some people like to write in a book because it helps them clear their minds and get ready for a busy day. On the other hand, making to-do lists helps travelers a lot so they can get things done timely. Building a community and a network. The life of a digital traveler can sometimes feel lonely. Building a network of people with similar interests and finding a group can make the experience much better. By joining online groups, going to meetups, and using co-working spaces, you can make connections, get help, and find ways to work together. We might tell you not to overdo it when you're out with friends, but as a digital nomad, it's very important to have friends. People who have been digital nomads for a while, especially those who are doing it alone, often complain about being lonely and isolated, which may come as a surprise to some. For all the work you'll have to do at your job and when you're traveling, make sure you always look for ways to meet with people in person, whether they're locals or other travelers. Isolation and loneliness can take away a lot of the fun of traveling, leaving you feeling tired and worn out. Look for language practice groups, find internet friends you can meet up with, go to the same coffee shops and restaurants, and talk to people you know. Having new friends to explore with will not only be great for your mental health, but it will also make your general experience of a place better. Time management is a key factor too. Even the most experienced digital travelers find it hard to grasp this concept. After all, it can be hard to keep track of time when you're moving. You don't have the same schedule as you would at home, and your days can be full of long trips, layovers, and weather that is hard to predict. When you know exactly why you want to manage your time better, it will be easier to put your jobs and activities in order of importance and decide how to spend your time. If your goal is to be able to take a certain number of trips per year, you will need to keep track of your time and figure out where you can make changes to free up more time. Also, if you know what drives you and what your goals are, you're more likely to be steady and patient with yourself. This makes time management a habit, not just a one-time thing. One should make a list of things to do, put them in order of importance, and then plan their day around that. So you can keep track of your work and make sure you're focusing on what's important and not wasting time on things that aren't important. As per that, change your plan as needed during the day, based on which tasks take longer or shorter than expected. Soon you'll find yourself more active and motivated, just because you allotted your time wisely to your tasks and entertainment. Getting past problems and adjusting to change. Digital nomadism comes with its own set of problems. Part of the trip is being alone, getting used to new places, and dealing with surprises. To get through these hurdles and do well in this unique way of life, you need to be strong, ask for help from other nomads, and be open to the unknown. In conclusion, if you want to be successful as a digital nomad in the world of remote work, you need to enjoy the freedom and flexibility it offers and be ready to face the difficulties it brings. Digital nomads can create a fulfilling and sustainable lifestyle by setting up a good workspace, managing their funds well, putting work-life balance first, and staying motivated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences with us in the comments below. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Until next time, keep exploring and keep hustling.